Hello all, in this video I am going to show you a brief walkthrough of how you can create a form and different settings related to form in the FormNX. So I have logged in with my FormNX account, and after login I will be getting to my home screen. And here you can see get started by creating a form. So I will just click on create form button here. After clicking on create form button here, it will show me 4 options using which I can create the form. I can start from the scratch, I can use a template, I can use AI to create the form which is work in progress and not yet released. I can copy existing form to create a new form. So let us first look into the first option, which is starting from the scratch. So I will just click on start from the scratch, and here you can see I am getting an option to enter the form name and form description. Let me close this one and let me just click on use a template, and here you can see it is showing me a list of different templates. I can search a template name here, and after searching it will show me all the related templates which I can preview by clicking on this button, or I can click on use template to use this particular template. Also you can switch between all templates and my templates. In my templates it will only show the templates which are created by you. In on templates it will show all the templates which is available inside the system and which are publicly available. So let us close this option and let us start from the scratch. I will click on start from the scratch, and here I will have a form called as contact form. So I will create a very basic form which will have name, email address and your message. So I will just click on this short text input, and here I will your name. So the type is text, the help text. We can add any help text here which will be available below the field. So there is no requirement of help text here. I will click on is required. I will make this field as required. I will keep the width as 100%. I can use some prefix here. Icon. So here I have added an icon prefix, and I can add some default value, but it's not required here. I can add different validations, and there is an option to hide the field, and there is an option to add some more help text related to the field. So let me just keep it like this for now. I will go back and email field here. I will make this one as also required. I will add some icon here which will make the form look much better. Then I will add a text area which is used for entering message. So I will make this field is also required. I will add some icon, and I will make the row as 5 and save as form. So that's how you can create a very basic form inside the FormNX. So if I click on preview form, you will be able to see a preview of this form here. So let us add some more things inside the form to make it actually look much better. So what I will do is I will click on this form tab here, which is present in the left hand side, and inside this form tab I will get an option. Let me make the size. We have different sizing option: full, large, medium and small. Let me make it as large, or let me make it as medium here, or there is smaller option here. Let me keep it as medium. The form alignment will be center. I can add some more backgrounds for the form, and as well as background for the page background. Let me keep it as solid, or you can see like whenever I'm changing some color here, the background is getting changed. Also we have an option to select gradient. There is a lot of default predefined gradients here which you can use to make the form look better. So also we have an option to use image in the background, or you can keep it as transparent also. Let me make it as gradient here. Then we have an option for selecting the background of the form. Right now the form background is looking white color, but we can add some more designing to this form background. Let me keep this one as something very light, or we can also add gradients or image or transparent here. Okay, So let me keep it as solid here. Then we have an option to select the label size. Let me make it as 15, or you can make it as much more bigger as per your requirement. We can also change the label color here. Error message color, the stick required color, currently it's red color, but you can change it to something as per your requirement. Then we have an option to enter the custom JavaScript and custom CSS. The custom JavaScript and custom CSS are actually the code where you can insert Google Analytics or Facebook Pixel or many other tracking codes inside the form. Then let us save the form and see how it looks like. So you can see like now the form is looking much more better as compared to what it was looking previously. So let us add some more functionalities inside the form. So you can see like it's showing red color error message here. If I click on submit, it is taking me to a thank you page. So we have an option where you can design your thank you page and you can do many different things. So let us explore more inside it. Now we have an option for field conditions, which we will be looking into the later videos. Then we have an option for emails. So inside the email you can enable new submission email. So what it will do is like whenever someone will submit the form, you will get an email notification. So you can enter form here, some an email address to which email address it will be getting sent. You can enter multiple email address, comma separated. Reply to email here. You can add some CC, BCC. You can enter the subject here. I can enter some dynamic tags here by clicking on these buttons. New submission by your name. So whenever someone will type the name, it will be getting replaced here. Then we can add some body. So this email will be getting sent to this particular email address. So but if you need an option which will automatically send the email to the customer or someone who fills the form, you can enable this auto response setting. The auto response will automatically send response or an email to the customer who is filling the form. So here you can see in the to field it is showing an option to select the select the email address of your customer. So that's how you can enable auto response email in the form. It's a very good feature using which you will automatically send a response to your clients with some of the details. Then we have an option for settings. So inside settings you will get many different options: Google reCAPTCHA, thank you page designing, form scheduling, password protection, form submission, reference number, PDF designing, submit button designing, form data setting, duplicate check, SEO, and more settings here. So this Google reCAPTCHA will protect your form from spam submissions. Then you inside this thank you page, you can design the thank you page as per your requirement, or you can also redirect to an external URL. Here you can see we have an option for editor where you can design the thank you page, and you can also use the form fields inside this thank you page. So that's how you can design the thank you page as per your requirement. You can also add some images here, and you can do everything here whatever you need. And there is a good option here where you can enable the confetti animation. Let us see how the confetti animation looks like. Let us enable that option. Then we have form scheduling, password protection, and many different options. So let us save this one for now and see how it looks now. So now if you look into this form, it's looking much more better. We have an spam protection reCAPTCHA field here. So let us try to submit the form. So let me click on I am not a robot and submit the form. So you can see like a nice beautiful confetti animation it is showing over here. That's what we enable inside the thank you page setting, this enable confetti animation. Then you can also add some more details here, whatever you need. You can add some images here by clicking on this file manager. So that's how you will be using the thank you page. Then we have form scheduling settings. So inside the form scheduling settings, you can enable start and end date for the form. So the form will only be available within that start and the end date. So whenever the end date crosses or whenever the form is not started, it will show this message here. Then we have password protection form. The form will be protected by password, and someone who is having the password will only be able to open the form. You can enable form submission reference number. So you can enter some prefix here. Let me start number as 1 and minimum digits we need it as 4. And let me save this form. What it will do is, like, whenever someone is submitting the form, it will generate a unique reference number for that particular submission. So it's a very useful thing. The customer will also get that reference number. You will be able to see that reference number. So whenever you are having conversation with the customer, you will be able to know what is the reference number for that particular submissions. Or very useful for support tickets related forms. Then you can also download the submissions in PDF format. Here you can edit the PDF designing here. Then we can edit the submit button. So right now the submit button it's showing as blue color submit, but you can change the details here. You can change the submitting text here. You can add some icons, you can change the color and all those different things, sizing and all those different things from here. And let us go to the duplicate check. Very useful feature. Using this feature you can enable some duplicate check. So for example, if you are having some giveaway or something like that, with this duplicate check no one will be able to submit multiple submissions from the same IP address. Or you can, if you enable it as input field, no one will be able to submit from the same email address. So very useful to and avoid duplicate submissions of the form. Let us disable this one for now. Then we have some SEO settings which is actually available in the premium version. Here you can add some SEO title, SEO meta description and the OG images here. Then if you go inside the more settings, you can enable the progress bar. Very useful feature again if you want to improve your form conversion. Then we have scroll to top bar. Let us enable this one and this two and let us test how the form is actually working. I have enabled this one. You will be able to see a very subtle progress bar in the top. So whenever I am filling something here, it's getting the progress bar is showing the progress here. So I filled 30% of the form, so it's getting filled 30% here. So you can see like it's getting the progress. So it will be a very useful feature to improve the conversion of your form. So that's what we have inside the settings. We have more integrations here which we will be looking into the later videos. Then we have an option to publish the form. You can publish the form by directly copying the link from here. Copy the link, or you can directly submit it on share social medias. You can embed the form in your website. So if I will copy the code, using this code I can embed my form inside the website. You can use some CMS where you can put this code and the form will be getting embedded inside the CMS. Then if suppose you want to show a simple button, clicking on the button will take you to a form. You can use this simple button code here. If you need a feedback button, you can copy this code and use it here. If you need a light box, then you can use this light box. So light box, the form will be getting open in a pop-up or a light box, which actually looks very good. Let us click on save as form, save, and let us go to space, share and publish. So here you will be able to see all the different options. Let me go back here, and here you can see in the list of form I will be able to see like number of submissions, which is 2, submissions report, visitor report. You can view the form, edit, delete, copy form and publish the form. Let us go to the view submissions report. Here you can see like we are able to see all the submissions report here. I can click on view, which will be showing me all the details. I can download it as PDF and also print the form here. Let us submit the form once again to see how the reference number is working. So let us refresh it again, and here you can see the submission reference number is generated. So that's how you can see the list of all submissions. Let us go to the submissions report here. So currently we don't have any report because this report is mostly generated only if you have radio or check boxes or any fields which has options for them. Then you will be able to see visitor report. So in the visitor report you will be able to see total visits in last 30 days in a graphical format, and you will be able to see the reference like from where you are getting the form. So it was showing total number of visitors as 0 because I have logged in with the same user and the same user is trying to open the form. So it is not logging all those visits inside it. Every day visits you will be able to see it from here, and also you will be able to see a pie chart of visitors here, like how many total number of visitors are coming from Google, Facebook, or different social medias, or whatever different websites which you have. And so you will be able to see a detailed report here. You can download all this report. That means you can see the report in a full screen, and also you can download it as PNG, JPG format, or you can also download it as an XLS or CSV format. So it will be very useful to analyze your forms, how the form is getting, how from where they are getting most number of visits, and all those things inside your form. So that's all, a brief walkthrough of what FormNX can do, and in the next videos we'll be looking into how we can do different integrations inside the FormNX. You can see we have a list of different integrations, how we can add some conditional fields inside the forms, and a lot of more features which we are adding inside the FormNX. So that's all from now. I hope you find FormNX very useful, and thank you for watching.